Welcome viewers, the Biden administration on Tuesday entreated the Supreme Court to steer clear of a felony battle over categorized archives seized at some stage in an FBI search of former President Donald Trump's Florida estate. The excessive court docket is weighing an emergency attraction from Trump, asking it to overturn a decrease courtroom ruling and allow an impartial arbiter, or unique master, to overview the roughly 100 archives with categorized markings that had been taken in the August 8 search of Mar-a-Lago. But before we proceed, if you are new to my channel, please kindly take a minute of your precious time to click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell for latest updates from us. The Justice Department stated in a 32-page submitting that Trump's declare has no merit, noting the case includes extraordinarily touchy authorities' records. A three-judge panel from the Atlanta-based U.S. Court of Appeals for the 11th Circuit remaining month constrained the one-of-a-kind masters evaluate to the plenty large tranche of non-classified documents. The judges, consisting of two Trump appointees, sided with the Justice Department, which had argued there used to be no felony foundation for the one-of-a-kind grasp to habits his personal evaluate of the categorized records, but Trump's legal professionals stated in their utility to the Supreme Court that it used to be fundamental for the distinctive grasp to have get entry to the categorized archives to determine whether or not archives bearing classification markings are in reality classified, and regardless of classification, whether or not these files are private documents or presidential records. At trouble is a prison dispute over the scope of the authority given to Raymond Dearie, a veteran Brooklyn decide who used to be named closing month to serve as a specific grasp and segregate any archives seized from Mar-a-Lago that can also be included by means of claims of government privilege or attorney-client privilege. All told, roughly 11,000 files have been taken in the course of the August 8 search, such as about 100 with classification markings. The Florida decide who appointed Dearie, Aileen Cannon, empowered him to look at the roughly 100 categorized files and halted the Justice Department's use of these information for its crook investigation till the extraordinary masters evaluate used to be done. But the appeals court docket set apart that section of Cannon's longer ruling, agreeing with the Justice Department's arguments that there used to be no want for Dearie to overview the categorized files, considering that they have been no longer possibly to contain troubles of privilege. The Trump crew consequently appealed the Justice Department's use of these files for its crook investigation till the exceptional masters evaluate was once done. But the appeals courtroom set apart that phase of Cannon's longer ruling, agreeing with the Justice Department's arguments that there was once no want for Dearie to evaluate the categorized archives in view that they had been no longer probable to contain problems of privilege. The Trump crew as a result appealed. The Justice Department, meanwhile, is attractive Cannon's whole ruling to the 11th Circuit. In the Supreme Court filing, the branch described it as an unparalleled order by way of the district courtroom, limiting the executive branch's use of its very own especially labeled files in an ongoing crook investigation and directing the dissemination of these data backyard the executive branch for a special master review. The branch once more disregarded the relevance of the Trump team's assertions that Trump, as president, had absolute declassification authority, something his legal professionals have many times raised, even whilst fending off making the declare that he took steps in this occasion to declassify the records. The branch stated the declassification declare has no longer been supported with any competent evidence and stated the Trump team, when imparting investigators with a batch of categorized information ultimate June, did no longer assert claims of privilege or endorse that any of the documents had been declassified. Trump's submitting first went to Justice Clarence Thomas, who oversees emergency appeals from the 11th Circuit. But man or woman justices almost constantly contain the complete court docket in high-profile instances such as this one. What is your take on this video? Please drop your comments below and thanks for watching.